Hello, Taurus. How are you doing? Whatever. Friggin' angles. I don't care about camera angles right now. Taurus. Here we go. Not really quite sure what this reading's gonna be about. But you know, because you clicked on it. Excuse me. Gonna get the theme going on with you, Taurus, or the energy of Taurus. Let's see. For February 21st. Anything else? Ooh, caution, slow down. Caution, slow down. What do you have to slow down? Camo. Something's hiding. In plain sight, which is, I love that I wrote that on that card. Cold, C. Okay, 3 words starting with C. Okay. What's after cold? Ha! Red light. So we start with the orange light, end with the red light. Red light special all through the night. I shouldn't have made a red card. I swear, I sing that TLC song every time. Come to my door, take off my clothes, and turn on the red light. Okay. Kind of feel like someone's going to get lucky here. We got prophecy. And I'm not going to lie. I have mad gifts. And I can see the future. I've done it to my sister so many times. I've predicted her future. And I've gotten so good at it that I've like passed it to her. So now she predicts mad futures. It's crazy. We can, not very often can we do it for ourselves, but we can do it for other people. That's the gift. And yet the curse. Right? So... Camo cold. So something's hiding, I would say. When I look at this cold card, because we're in winter, I get the sense that it's in this time. Okay, it's helping describe the time, okay? That we're dealing with. Oh, my hair is fucking soaked right now. Oh, I shouldn't. Whew. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm sorry if I fuss with my hair. It's because it's like soaking wet. It's making my hands wet. I think someone's listening to classical music in my building. Sounds really creepy. Anyways. Okay, get back to the reading. Snap. Okay. Something's hiding in plain sight in this cold weather. But you need to slow down because this is a very possible outcome. That's why I did the prophecy card. I did the prophecy card so when it came out, I would know that I was at that time predicting the future. So, the animal cards for some reason want to come out. I don't pull these cards very often as tarot, but I'm going to do it now. Tell me, why do we have to back off? Ooh, judgment. The phoenix. Something comes back from the dead. Something rises from the ashes. So that's why it's saying to back off. That I think that this is like something you don't got to try to figure out right now. There's the fox, which is the magician. So we got the magician. We've got the phoenix rising. Oh my good gosh. Then we got temperance. We've got the king of cups. And the four of swords. Oh my god, I just heard someone's gonna eat you alive. Doesn't sound very good. But it's like this five of cups is looking at this phoenix. Oh, there's the two of cups, the cheetah. Okay. So now we've got the devil, which is Capricorn. We've got the two of cups. We've got the king of wands with the king of cups. Okay, a Leo action. And then there's the sun, the cheetah. I feel like something is going to go fast, which is why, like, I don't know if you're trying to figure something out. Like, you could be, like, watching tarot readings or something like that, or, like, asking a lot of questions. And the universe is going to say, like, back off, okay? Because there's something here that I think if you uncover it too fast, it might scare you off. Because there's this, like, duo here, okay? And I think the masculine energy is going to make sure that it doesn't go too fast. Oh, now I'm just sweating. So the camel's here. The camel is temperance. Staring at the fox. I feel like temperance is telling the magician to calm down. There's somebody here that can do a lot of things. I feel like maybe somebody's got a lot of money. And by that, I just mean, like, to like mess around with. They might have some cash that they can mess around with. And temperance is like, calm down, slow down. All right. This is like somebody might be rising from the ashes, like coming back from the dead somehow. And this king of cups comes in. And I think, because the crocodile and the shark, so the four of swords and the devil, I feel like you're going to scare yourself. I feel like this king of cups is going to scare himself because he wants to jump on something. And everything's like, no, like, don't just jump on something. Like, you're going to scare the shit out of it. You got to approach it softly, like a lion does. Like, you've got to like slow down something so you don't ruin it. So the cautious move would do, okay, and actually the fox, this is really funny because on my birthday, it was my birthday not too long ago, and my sister and I went to the library. Of course, that's where I wanted to go on my birthday, is the library. So we went to the library, and on the way, she drove. So I was looking out the window, and there was what I thought was a dog in this field. I was just about to say to my sister, oh, look, there's this, like, because there's a lot of dog parks where I live because of the hills and the foothills and stuff. There's just a lot of land, right? So there's just like random golf courses and shit up, like, beside the highway. And you're like, really? That's where you put a golf course? Yeah, that's what they do here. And I said it in my head. I'm like, oh, look, there's a dog. As I said that, this dog stood up, and it was a fox. Because he had this huge tail, right? Like, foxes have huge tails. And I went, oh my God, Courtney, there's a fucking fox. But, like, I mean, you're going 100 kilometers an hour on the highway. It's not like you can stop or slow down, right? So she didn't even see it. But I thought to myself, like, what do you think that means to see a fox on your birthday? Like I don't go out very often. It's not really something that I do. I used to go out all the time, and then I just kind of stopped, and then I started going on drives all the time, and then that kind of stopped. And now I just, I work and do this, so I don't really like go out. So I was like, I wonder what that means, to see such a magical creature on your birthday. Like, foxes are like, they're not like they're known for the area, but it's not something you see every day on the side of a highway, right? Wouldn't think so. In the middle of a city, right? Not something you would think you would see. But we have this amazing river that also flows, which he wasn't really, actually, no, he was near the creek. Yeah, okay, so I guess he had a right to be there. But anyways, I thought to myself, I think I even looked it up, like, what does it mean, when you see a fox on your birthday? I don't think I found anything that was like worth looking at or reading. But I do feel like, a fox has the ability, they have so many characteristics. Like, a fox is a little trickster, but at the same time, they're very loving. They respond very well to music. They really enjoy music. They really enjoy interacting with people. They speak a lot. Like, if you've ever been around a fox, they're constantly talking. They're like huskies. They make so much noise. They'll get into everything. They will get into everything. But they're so smart. And they're so, like, I feel like this person is smarter. Like, you're smarter than what you're giving yourself credit for. Like, just because you're rising or you're doing something different, it's like, I feel like this rise might open up those heartstrings a little bit and really like get the floodgates going on something that maybe has been hiding from you for a while. But it's like, I also feel like, I feel like this Father of Cups is watching something. That's what I feel like that's what it is. It's like that, almost like that puppy syndrome, like you get a puppy and then you almost squeeze it to death because you love it so much. And it's like, whoa, calm down. Like, don't love the puppy that much. Like, it's okay to let the puppy not have so much love around it. And then it's like this King of Wands. The King of Wands gets shit done. The King of Wands, like, I mean, I don't really like the fact that they use a lion for the King of Wands. Because a male lion doesn't do a lot other than knock everybody up. He has to battle to the top, like anybody runs a herd has to fight for the top. But then once he gets there, it's all about just protection, right? He's only on the top of the pride as protection, really. So I feel like, and he's looking this cheetah right in the face. And if you think about it, that would be perfect in a safari. Like that's where that cheetah would get ripped to pieces if they came up against this lion. But I don't really think that that's what this is. I really think that this is somebody hiding something from themselves, so then they don't crush it to death. And I also feel like too, like, if you meet somebody and it's going really good and you really feel like this person really gets to the depth of you, right, with this prophecy, like, I feel like you could be meeting somebody, right, which is why the Two of Cups is here. It's like a nice mirror effect of two people, right? If you're meeting somebody, if you're about to meet somebody and you really see something in somebody and you're like, oh my God, that's it. Like, that's exactly what I've needed for a really long time. The world is kind of saying, like, it's very possible that meeting somebody new could happen. And it's like, if you love it to death, then you're going to ruin it. Something that you've waited a really long time to get. So I kind of feel like the whole kind of theme of the reading is to balance yourself, is to like figure out your hot and cold, and a way to ignite this without making it seem like you are doing this to them. you know, like you're just sitting there like you're so obsessed that you can't take your eyes off, right? It's a very intense energy. Like I can feel very, very intense energy with something. And it's scary. Like it's scary energy because it's very alive. It's very heated. So it's like temperance yourself, balance yourself on your hot and cold, and figure out you have a lot of tricksy ideas. Like you know how to do this slow and steady. And I also feel like somebody might be camouflaging themselves as well and not showing themselves or showing who they really are. Right? Like it's kind of like it's a little bit like Wicker Park. I'm getting. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. I reference it a little bit in this channel because it's such a fucked up movie. Like it's like a real like kind of fucks you up with the way that women are. But anyways, I can see this part where in the beginning he's like Josh Hartnett. It's got Josh Hartnett in it. He's watching this woman, and she's a ballet dancer, and he just happens to see her. Oh, he sees her on a tape. That's right. He sees her on a tape. And then he sees her in real life and he's like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do? And then he kind of like stalks her. He kind of like follows her around to see. And the thing is that she knows he's following her around, but she doesn't say anything until she sees him up close and personal. And then she's like, do you always follow people around? And he's like, no, that's not. I was so fascinated by you and blah, blah, blah. And he really like they move pretty quick and like they're like it's a really great match between two people if that's what I'm picking up with this. But I do feel like if somebody is camouflaging themselves so then somebody can't see them, that it's in this season right now, then I definitely feel like once they got it under control, then I feel like they're gonna submerge and say something. And it's like figure out a way to do it, like figure out a tricksy way to do it on how to approach somebody, right? Like especially if you're single or whatever, like I mean it's intimidating talking to people. It like how do you not come off like a creep? Or like, hey, what's going on? Like how do you even ask people out anymore? I don't even know. Like, do you just like pass around your number? Like, what do you do? Like, you walk up to somebody, give them your number? Like, what do you do? I don't know. I absolutely no advice on that shit. That's why I feel like the magician inside of you is going to be like, okay, I can figure out a way to do this. Like, I'm smarter than this. I'm just letting my eyes get the best of me right now. But if I go really deep on this, I'm going to know what to say so that I don't scare this person away. Because it's like, when you think of a lion, they basically get what they want. If they're in the whole prime of their life, this person is maybe used to getting what they want. But it still doesn't mean that, like, can't just scare the shit out of somebody, because they definitely can. So, anyways, Taurus. I do see somebody creeping on you, or you're creeping on somebody. And it's, I think, just a matter of time. Get a grip on it. I have full faith that you'll be able to do this, Taurus, without looking like a total idiot. Hope it helps. I do personal readings too, so you can always email me. I leave my email description at the bottom. You can always email me. I do readings. I never say that. I never say that on my channel. I just write it on the bottom. But yes, I do personal readings. And I'm quite good at it. So, let me know. See ya.